Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, are taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set, second down play here. Back to pass. It's King. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down catch to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's an option look. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's King. And looking for a big play here. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road, already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Neal. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Jayhawks are looking to keep this drive going. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the ground, it's Neal. Just trucks through the defender. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Second and goal, to hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Oh,
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. He puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running out of time in the pocket. The pocket breaking down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
Kansas 7, Georgia Tech 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
The back's got it on the pitch. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Touchdown.
No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Handoff heading left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. The Jayhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, hitting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
1st down here for this offense. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's King. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings it down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just
Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Physical run, breaking tackles. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Down in the red zone. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking downfield, it's King. The shovel pass complete. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So obviously they'll decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Set it down to the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebacker maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Using his legs, it's Neal. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tailback with another carry. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Wideouts now clustered. Back to pass. It's King. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain here to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff running right. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Jayhawks have 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's Arnold. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Georgia Tech 14, Kansas 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A handoff to the back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's that defense shifting again. They're going to run the option. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loses 6. Brings up second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Catch made on the left side, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from your defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's King. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the 1st. The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Daniels. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Jayhawks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play and put him in scoring position before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's King. Finds an open target on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. This time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to get us going in the second half. This one will be fair caught. Kansas offense is back out there now. We get the second half started with their running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Jayhawks will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Daniels. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Oh, it's a reverse. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And That is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Using his legs, it's Neal. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Kansas. And they will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
BAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Okay, ready? 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage to lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
The Jayhawks are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Trying the run, it's Stewart. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
16-yard line. Now, 4th down.
The Jayhawks will look to convert here on 4th down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense is still clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Deep in their own territory.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Here we go.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Caught quickly on the left side. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
The end of the 3rd quarter play with the score, Kansas 31, Georgia Tech 21.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here.
Check.
They'll run it to the left. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. It's a shotgun run call. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
The DB's backing off from the line now. To throw, it's King. Hits the running back in the flat. He's found some room at the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, well spotted at the 42. And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick shovel pass. Throws a stiff arm. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their half? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Jayhawks come to the line with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And this one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his first rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's King. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Haynes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Yellow Jackets pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skilled guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Kansas. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. Yellow Jackets churn out another first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to throw. It's King. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He'll hand it off.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Back to throw. It's Daniels. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Jayhawks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm